Hey, what is going on, you twisted Trumbeak? Today we're talking Toxbox, and specifically the Secret Box build, which I've become super fond of. Gotta give a big shout out to Shinji Mori, who got top 16, I believe, at the last Champions League in Osaka. I took their build as a starting point and made some adjustments from there. Or actually, one final change that I made to the deck was this. Made some adjustments from there. Of course, they are in the Chaos Rising format, so they had a special red card in there. We can't play special red card yet. That's next set, next format. I'll put some Harlequins in here instead. But let's talk about this deck real fast, because when I first looked at this build, I thought it looked a little goofy. And honestly, maybe it is a little bit goofy, but it does work pretty well. So Toxtricity, of course, is our energy acceleration. Also a way we can generate damage into play to utilize Munkidori's Adrenaline Brain ability. But then from there, we have a bunch of one-of Pokemon that are or can be main attackers depending on the matchup. Now, if we go up against like a two-prize deck, like a slot box, well, that's where Brute Bonnet is kind of our star. But then if we go up against like a slower matchup, like a Dragapult, we usually want to get the Mega Absol involved, or even snipe in the early game with the Cruel Arrow to chase Dracloaks. And then Pecharunt, the baby Pecharunt here with its Poison Chain attack. Retreat Lock's pretty good right now, so let's play a Retreat Locker in here. Your opponent's active Pokemon is now poisoned, and then the ability says they take 5 more damage counters in between turns, and it does damage for the attack. So we get some Retreat Locket involved, and this can be a good way to set up just kind of 2-hit KOs on two-prize Pokemon, specifically up against like the slot box matchup. And even the Toxtricity can get involved as an attacker with the Gentle Slap. Pretty often up against the two-prize decks, once again, like the slot box. And then Pecharunt EX, of course, not only can it be a mobility card, which I rarely use it as mobility, I'm not going to lie. Mostly, I find myself using it as a closer, though. An Irritated Outburst for 2 Dark Energy. You do 60 damage for each prize card your opponent has taken. And because we are playing, or can effectively play as like a one-prize deck, we can let our opponent basically draw prize cards all the way down to a single prize card, where the Irritated Outburst could hit for 300 damage. You back that up with a couple Munkidori Adrenaline Brains, we can be hitting for 330, 360, basically one-hit KO everything in the format, even those Mega Lucario. So yeah, I had no idea how this deck was going to play until I played with it, but now that I played with it, it's actually a pretty cool deck, and like I mentioned, it is the Secret Box build, so our whole combo revolves around this card. We are playing Team Rocket's Petrel, of course, which we can utilize on that first turn of the game to find Secret Box, and then with Secret Box, we usually find Air Balloon and Buddy Poffin, so we can get into a Toxel and then use Call for Family. You maybe notice that there's very few cards in here to search out our non-rule box Pokemon, or our rule box Pokemon. I have 2 Ultra Balls in this build, and besides that, we're relying on the Call for Family to kind of get fully set up. So knowing the matchups with this deck is like really, really important. Knowing what you want to Call for Family on that first turn of the game, based on what you think your opponent's playing, is a really, really big deal. You don't want to call for Family for Mega Absol when you're up against a slot box, let's say. Or you don't want to Call for Family for the Brute Bonnet when you're up against Dragapult. You want to get your Absol most of the time. So yeah, really, really important to know your matchups with this deck, so that when you use that first Call for Family, you get the right Pokemon onto your bench. And you can't go wrong with a couple Toxels and usually a Munkidori, but from there, things can get interesting, and not taking advantage of potentially like an early Cruel Arrow can be a pretty big setback. But yeah, we have the Secret Box in here, so we can go Petrel turn 1 through the Rocket Transceiver or the Pokégear, or just naturally drawing into it. And then we use that, we get our Air Balloon, our Buddy Poffin, our follow-up supporter for turn, whatever we think is best for the situation. Turn 2 Absol plus Harlequin is a pretty cool combo. And then we can get a Stadium. We can get the Team Rocket's Watchtower to shut down our opponent's potential through their colorless Pokemon, or we can just get a Team Rocket's Factory and just draw a couple extra cards to set ourselves up better for that following turn. And then we got the other supporters, like I mentioned, 4 Poké Pad, 1 Buddy Poffin, 2 Ultra Balls of Pokemon Search, 2 E-Switch is going to allow us to set up powerful plays, usually involving Adrenaline Brains, to be able to get multiple or get extra value out of a single energy on a turn. So the energy switches are a really big deal to get into Munkidoris, or to get energy off Munkidoris onto the attacker. A couple Night Stretchers. Sometimes we want to use multiple Brute Bonnet, especially in like the slot box matchup. We want to use multiple of these, so we're going to need those Night Stretchers to recover those. 1 Energy Recycler. This gives us more than enough energy. There is also some matchups where we just don't need this at all. Like the Dragapult matchup, I feel like it doesn't come up as much as something like a slot box matchup where we're attacking with the baby Brute Bonnet, but 1 is more than enough. And because we have Petrel to be able to search out any trainer card we want on our turn, it's pretty easy to find like the energy switches or the Night Stretchers or the energy recyclers when we need them through that. And then 11 basic dark energy as the energy in the deck, and that's it. That's Toxbox. Let's jump into some action with the deck. If you want to see some more gameplay from me with the deck, check out the secondary YouTube channel, AzulGG 2. I'll have some more action over there. Link will be in the description, and let's get into it. I guess depending on the matchup, this might be better though. We'll see. This might be a quad Toxel situation, actually. But then maybe I'm discarding the Fez, actually. I didn't even check my Pokemon. That's the squad. I mean, squad's all here. I'm gonna draw first. I wouldn't mind call for family and for something else. Yeah, I think I'm literally just going quad Toxel. Quaxel. And then we have the baby Brute, which has to be like the main attacker in this matchup, right? Because I can't use Absol in this matchup. So it's got to be like baby Pech early just to be annoying. And then just Brute. It's got to just be brooding later. Or my opponent bench Fez in the Zamir. Either they misplayed or they... Oh, dude, imagine if we had gotten the... Either they misplayed or there was the only way for them to get to an attack. It's not that deep. Just one of those two. That's the answer for everything, though. It's either a misplay or they had to do it. Even if it looks weird. Or for anything that does look weird, they either had to do it or they misplay. Playing a Night Stretcher off the rip here is actually really bad, though, because I want to get back the baby Brute. I wonder if I can ever just like not, because I do have two other Toxtricity in the deck. Well, no, actually now I want to kind of grab this. All right. All right, I'm just gonna commit this to the... We might Pecharunt here. Depends on what we draw. Hey, what's this do again? It's clean. And I have the dude, and I have the Night Stretcher for the next turn. What the heck? We literally just drew the nuts. I almost don't like the fact that I have this Petch on my bench, but... I can go Night Stretcher for Brute, Petrel for Recycler, and then we just need to draw into a way to find our Pecharunt EX, and then we just win. I've already explaining why I didn't do something and telling them I didn't have a choice or it was prized. Yeah, you'll like play out your whole turn and your opponent will be like, why didn't you do this? You're like, that would have been sick, man. You want to let me... You want to let me take back my turn real fast? I'm down. Listen, I'm down. We can make that happen. Can I just go search my deck for X, Y, and Z? You're down. I'm down. We can collab on this. We can make it a reality. Why'd you not win the game? Well, see, the thing is... But if we come together... Anything is possible with some hope and trust. Oh no, fuck this guy. Fuck this guy, man. In the legacy? That's actually... And the legacy is incredible. If it makes things a little bit more... Oh, wait, they put it back in the deck. Okay, it's not as awkward anymore. It's back in the deck. Oh, but can they... No, they can't. Yeah, all right. Yeah, it works. It works. We're still chilling. Nah, we're chilling. We're cooking. This deck is so... The deck is just so weird. Like, this deck is so weird to me, especially like for the build, because like, you don't have to build the deck this way, but like I do kind of like how this deck is built in this way with like the whole Secret Box combo thing. Like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just, you just like play so little of everything, but it's just like just enough to do just enough, you know? You know what I'm saying? You picking up what I'm putting down? Just a very cool deck. Not quite, Jesse. That's where I took the original build, but I've made some changes. Pepper Aroma potentially. No, the whole deck plays around turn 1 Secret Box combo to then call for family with Toxel and then play the game from there. Like the whole deck revolves around that combination. You could build the deck differently for sure. This is not how you have to play the deck, but like this is the you know what about how much time you'll do the tier list? No, just whenever I'm feeling it. Either at the end of the stream or whenever I'm feeling it. The core of the deck seems great. I was solitaring it and it felt good. I don't know about the counts though. Like one Absol felt sus. Yeah, but you only use the Absol on like some matchups. Like this matchup, we don't use Absol. Any of the grass deck matchups, we probably wouldn't use Absol. We'd always play it like this with the Brute, right? And you have like you are playing for the call for family, so like you're playing for the guaranteed access to the card, as long as it's not prize, obviously. But what's your main attacker then? Just Brute and Monkey? Yeah, or like to like slow the game down, you can go like Pech plus Monkey, maybe Pech plus Monkey, just build up damage and play, and then Brute. Oh no! What? They got the legacy back? Dude, they got legacy prior? Bruh. Okay, you could lose to this, I guess. This bullshit. Well, I need a top deck, I guess. Well, no, I could like baby patch this, right? Can they move the Meowth? What do they do if I boss that? You think they have an out to that? I think they have Iron Leaves in hand. Do they? That'd be really bad. Okay, Absol gets around that, right? No, because I have this stupid thing on my bench. I can Absol punch it, but I can't. Wait, how does it? What does it say? Yeah. No. I think it just has to be a baby patch play, right? I can't double Munkidori. That's what I'm trying to say. If I had Petch or Absol in hand or an Ultra Ball, I would win. But I think it has to be like baby Petch trap. So a little bit unlucky, I guess, but whatever. Here we are. If they have Iron League or something, I guess we just lose. It's fine. Yeah, it's got to be the Meowth. Yeah, it's got to be the Meowth. They could actually hit me for 60 here. I can actually KO Meowth with the Toxtricity next turn. We'll see what happens. Yeah, if they attack, that's fine. I'm okay with the attack. The attack's not a big deal. The big deal is if... Yeah, if they can just win. Dude, they found the legacy after shuffling it back. That's so unfortunate. Very, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. Yeah. Unlucky. I actually want to cut... I want the 4th Poké Pad back in the deck. I did cut the Poké Pad initially. Oh, we got the Toxel star, which is nice. I got the Fez star, which tells me nothing. Yeah, anything could happen next turn. I have no clue what they're playing. Anything's possible. Should I hit him with the watch? I actually almost kind of want a Watchtower. I mean, I don't. Oh, it could be Pulse. They could actually Cruel Arrow next turn with a Crispin. That is so cringe. I'm definitely highly considering the Watchtower here. The Watchtower cheese is like is super cringe, so I'm a big fan of it. I could also get Itchy Pollen, so gotta play around that. I normally wouldn't go for another Toxel here, I think. I don't know what they're playing, so I feel like it's fine. I'm gonna go for the Absol play here, though. Seems reasonable. The burst roar situation happened to me exactly, but they ruled I had to use burst roar. Well, yeah, I think that I mean that's what the rules say, right? You are forced to burst roar there. Oh, Zorark? Okay. Not sure how this is gonna go. They can one-hit KO my Absol, which is obviously annoying. They don't have that many cards in their hand here, though. I actually don't think I want to KO the Fezandipiti. I think I want to keep the Fez just in play with 10 HP left. I don't want to give them unfair oh, they're hard retreating. Oh, okay, that is kind of obnoxious. I would do that too. That makes sense. Just sacrifice the Darumaka. Or the Zekrom. Well, now I kind of want... Oh, I can't top like Energy and Boss in the same draw. I can leave this energy for E-Switch for later. Man, knocking out the Zekrom is so mid, but I'm probably just going to do it, right? Yeah, I'm just going to do it. Feels so mid, though. Oh, but now I'm going to, like... This is going to be in Zekrom KO range. My Absol will be. Weird. What if I just don't attack here? I kind of just... I don't like attacking here, actually. I just don't like attacking here. I think attacking here just feels terrible. I am just not going to attack. I can't justify attacking this turn, I don't think. Need some more family. Yeah, this seems way better. I obviously could have attacked there, but it's too much. It's too risky. Not even risky. It just doesn't do anything for me. Like all it does is gonna make me lose the game probably. Just need to chill. Piece it together afterwards. It's so, without Bravery Charm, it is so easy for them to KO an Absol. That is like annoyingly easy. Obnoxiously free. It's fine. They can KO Munkidori and my Toxel, but I honestly don't think I care if they do that. If that's what they're gonna go for. If they're gonna go for a Darmanitan attack. Oh, do they actually? No, they don't KO my. They use Cyrano, right? Okay, they can't KO my Absol. Oh no, wait, no, they can't do. Oh, they can Darmanitan KO this. I mean, that's not even that good. Actually, they just can't attack here, can they? Oh, they got... Oh my gosh. Okay, this plays pretty good. They can KO my Munkidori and my Toxel. But then I can just punch them for 200. Right? They'll have 0 energy in play. Just punch them for 200. No, because then they... well, no, they'll have no energy on the active. Is it still a boss play? Is it still a boss angle from me, maybe? I don't really want to give them Fez draw, though. I actually don't know what kind of play I'm going. Am I just punching the active? They don't. I mean, they can't rush your Ram, so I'm not scared of that. I could punch the one that has the Mochi instead. Yeah, but they can get to 250 with just Munkidori plus Zekrom. I can get rid of their mobility by replacing their stadium. I mean, I feel like it just has to be like punchy active here and replace the stadium. I don't think I really have a better play. Go Fez? No. No. I'm not gonna boss KO Fez. Gotta pressure the Zorks a little bit here, right? Wasco Zekrom and Rip Night Stretcher. They probably play two. They probably play two Zekrom. That's not even that good. I mean, there's like no good play here though. I think it's like the situation I'm in. There's literally no good play. Zero good plays. Zero good plays the turn. It's got to be the mobility, right? That second castle gone. That's two castles gone. Hold up, hold up. That's pretty good. That's pretty good. That's a good rip. That's not third castle. Do they have an air balloon though? Wait, they're playing like I'm dead. They're playing so aggressively here. I'm like, am I just dead? Am I cooked? Second ends PP up gone. I actually should have put the 30 here. I actually messed up. I should have put, instead of 30 here, it should have been here. Yeah, I definitely messed that up. Yeah, I should have. If I put the 30 here, they kind of have to move it back to my side of the field. Putting 30 here never made any sense, actually. Why didn't you claw the Lillie? Wouldn't their hand just be dead? They have two Zorks and play for trade. Yeah, I messed up. Top deck energy? Yeah, the 30 damage here was really, really bad, actually. I didn't realize how bad it was until it was too late. Now, if I assume they're still stuck here, though. I need like an energy, though. Maybe I messed up again. I need an energy to put on. Yeah, dude, I should put the 30 on the Zoroark. Oh, how many energy are in here? One? I should have kept the Harlequin there. And I have to go like... Isn't Petrel E-Switch sick here? I don't think so. I'm out of E-Switch. But even if I had one, I don't know how much that changes for me. To active. I don't want to KO the active here though until I deal with this thing. That's the problem. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. Wait, how? I'm assuming they're stuck, right? I'm assuming they're stuck. Yeah, I'm just assuming they're stuck here. And if they're not stuck, well, that's bad for me. Well, I could have done this on the last turn if I just played better. There's pass. Well, I don't have boss anymore. They're down 2 ends PP up, 5 energy. This maybe still should have been Baby Petch though. What if I had just gotten Baby Petch instead? No, but I couldn't have a way to poison. I need a way to poison my own Baby Petch. Like a Baby Petch trap the Fez, right? What if I had gone Baby Petch trap Fez there? That could have been a route, right? Ooh, I got the boss. Okay. It's not as good anymore. So like, what do I even do now? On a terminal period, Big Zoro. I mean, that's what I'm gonna do, but it. I mean, it's kind of what I have to do, I guess, right? Yeah, it's kind of what I have to do. No, maybe this does work actually. I can put 3 here, 2 there. One here. No, they can heal this up though. They can heal this up, so it's not gonna matter. All right, it's not gonna work as well as I'd want it to because I'm out of energy. If I had terminal perioded the turn previously, like I could have, if I had just put the damage on the bench Zoroark, then we would have been in a great spot. But now I'm in like kind of a mid spot. Ooh. If I can get these energy back to the deck somehow, there's just no way for me to do it though. I need them to unfair. I actually need them to unfair stamp me. Azul, I'm trying to play meta, but feel like I don't play Pult. If I don't play Pult, it's Rogue, so I don't know what to do. I don't know what you're asking, man. I'm trying to play meta, but if I feel like if I don't play Pult, it's Rogue. Oh, you're saying if you don't play Pult? I mean, it's just not true. There's plenty of meta decks. Just pick any good deck. You're overthinking it. Is Secret Boxed? Oh, did they? Oh, true, they did, yeah. Never mind. I need to top deck. There's nothing I can top deck. There's nothing I can top deck to actually make it work. I don't have enough energy in my deck. There's no. I don't think there's like a play here. Well, maybe top deck boss and then trap this actually. With Baby Petch. Oh, wait, hold on. Okay, calm down. I have an energy in my deck. I mean, I'm just gonna do it like this. I have to have an energy left in here, right? Okay. 1-4. No, because I'm late. I'm missing by a damage. I'm short of damage here is the problem. Do they play Switch? Surely not. Switch time. If I had one more dark energy in my deck, I would have won this turn. Oh, you know what they could have done instead? They should have, instead of benching Zorua, they should have attached to Darmanitan and left their bench space open for Pecharunt, is what they should have done there. Just don't give them space for Petch next turn? Well, I win next turn. I literally win the game next turn. Tier list? Yeah, I'll be doing the tier list today at some point. Attach, ends plan. That'd be kind of sick, I'm not gonna lie. Are you and Chip ever do another episode of going to another league? I mean, we don't have anything planned right now, Nero King, but who knows what the future will bring. Anything is possible. All right, we got him. Wait, they didn't even... Oh, no, maybe they just knew they lost because they would just lose to the Pech at some point. I prize Fez. What do I even do if I prize Fez? Dude, come on. I don't even want to have played this, but I've already locked in. Come on now. Okay, let's get Toxtricity. I was gonna grab Fez off this. At the very least, deter them from taking a knockout, and then I could like call family again, which would like get us way more set up. But now, not good. Not good, folks. It's not good. We're in trouble. Is it just double Toxel still? I'll just be double Toxel still. Oh, we could get bodied by a water pawn here. Hopefully they don't play water pawn. Or good chance they play water pawn. Hopefully they don't find it this turn. Bolt? Okay. This is an interesting sequence. I wonder if they prize something. Like a really weird choice. I do that IRL? Of course I can. Why'd you ever ask such a silly question? Okay, I think we're still fine here, actually. I'm probably not taking a KO this turn. That's okay. I could just Pech him though, right? Make this first knockout a little bit easier. I can also basically get the Recycler out of the way as well. Next turn by playing it. And this means it's like unlikely they'll be able to like water. Well, I guess they can't really water pawn my board anyway, so it's like fine. But it's chill. It's chill. Yeah, I'm okay with this. I'm okay with this. So 6 in, 6 out. So next turn, all I have to do is like Munkidori this, to be honest. So I could actually just maybe Night Stretcher for... Oh shoot. Are they gonna get something crazy this turn? Don't do anything too crazy. Don't do anything too wild. Just be chill. Just be chill. Okay, that's chill. That's chill. I'm okay with that. They're chill. They're chill. He's gonna be worried. I don't really want to play the Night... I mean... Night Stretcher for Toxel Then just Call for Family is probably fine, actually. That would be an okay turn. Maybe I don't want to play the Recycler left yet because it puts so much energy back in my deck that I just don't want. So maybe I just Night Stretcher for Toxel. 4 energy left in the deck. That's not that many, I guess. And they're doing stuff over there. Oh, no, it's not 6 back into their turn because the thing dies. It's... Oh, shoot. How do I kill this? It has to be Brute now. Dude, for some reason, I was thinking I was going to end up with way more damage on their side of the field than I did. They are... Hold up. They did bench lock themselves. I don't know if they play switch cards, but I did just top deck Boss Knight, so I could just Pet Trap Latias here. I'm kind of just down to do it, to be honest. Now that they put themselves in this situation, I'm kind of down to take advantage of it. Like, they got a 3-card hand. They could have Prime Catcher. They could have a switch, but... A lot of coulds. I don't know how many do's. So we're into it. But now it's 6 more into my turn, 6 out of my turn. So they'll get KO'd going into their turn. Now I probably... Well, once again, I don't really want to play the Recycler because I just want to draw into Pokemon here. And I could always just find the Recycler with a Petrel later. So I think I'm still maybe just going to Lillie and not play it. Getting out of the way would be nice, and I do want to draw into energy, but I'm just going to go ahead and go for it like this. Has being bench locked make a difference? Gee. It's fine, it's fine, it's fine, it's fine. Wait, do they even play counter stadiums? That's what I'm wondering about. Could I just like leave this, like not take the knockout at all? Or is that like I just don't know what they play at all. Completely unfamiliar with their deck. I could have Pechi X. Oh, for bench lock, yeah. If I do just take the KO, though. Yeah, I'm just gonna take the KO. Change my mind. Could they water pawn me? They could. Maybe that would have been a reason to not take the KO, to avoid water pawn. If I attack, it dies. If I don't attack, it lives with 1 HP and they're not retreat locked, so. Yeah, they're bench locked, so they can't Iron Leaves. They can't Chi and Pow to clear their bench. Like, if I let them retreat it. I could have just let them retreat it there, maybe, though. I guess another reason I want to do is because I kind of want to play Lillie, but hopefully we'll be okay with this. 5, 6, 7. I actually need to... See, but now actually I need to play the Petrel for the Recycler because I have no energy left, which is not good. So, I don't know. Maybe I should have just played the Recycler when I had it. I don't know. I want to draw into like other stuff, but I only drew into supporters off this, so it's not like it was like that good. Maybe the value of just getting the Recycler out of the way sooner than later was always just going to be the better play. I was just hoping to draw like enough stuff where I could just like Petrel for Recycler this turn, or yeah, and there's the water pawn. I just shouldn't have opened up their bench race. I shouldn't have opened up their bench race. I should have left them bench locked. They usually don't play any they sometimes play Chi and Pow, but they usually don't play a counter stadium. So like they're just kind of stuck with that Latias on the bench with 10 HP left, and I could just deal with it, or yeah, I could just work around it later. Now things are weird. Now I'm gonna get cooked. Well, hang on. That's if they can attack with the water pawn. They're actually doing nothing right now. Okay, we're maybe still fine. We're maybe still fine. I'm panicking. I'm panicking. We're chilling. We're chilling. Well, I still need the Recycler, I guess. Actually, I can KO this with Toxtricity. I can go like this for Recycler. 3, 110. I can hold this energy as well here. And then I have to play around. I can still win with Pecharunt next turn. Oh no, I have to put the 30 on the active here. I was gonna put the 30 on the Kangaskhan there for a second, but it doesn't make any sense. Should I put the Watchtower in play? I think I might as well. They get one less bench space to work with. They get to discard both cats, but I don't know if I care if the cats go. They can KO anything anyways. Maybe I just put this in play, actually. I can't think of a reason why I would need to, like, hold on to it. So then we should get rid of it here. Then my best prize card is probably Fez. So I can, like, just draw into the win next turn. My last two prize cards, or my last prize cards are Fez Dark, I think. Wait, why is Toxtricity? I didn't even realize that. Why is it called Gentle Slap? It doesn't feel like it fits Toxtricity very well at all as like a Pokemon. It's also a stage 1. That feels like a basic Pokemon attack. How'd the Unfair Stamp Zoro games go? Pretty well. Deck felt pretty good. Okay, here we go. It's gonna be tough. What do we get? Well, I should just be game. All right, we're gonna do the. I'm gonna do the tier list after this game, I think. Unless I can attack with Kangaskhan. I don't have a way to beat Kangaskhan currently. We'll be good partners with Delightful Kiss Smoochum. Delightful Kiss and Gentle Slap. Legendary combo. Setting up to win. Oh, they can't even win next turn. They have 3 prize cards still. What the heck? That's another thing about this deck. This deck feels like it has good slot box matchup. Well, I don't have the Shaman. Maybe with the Shaman it becomes really, really good, but Water Pond, I guess, is still like a issue. Briar, maybe? Oh, sure. Yeah, they could have like a Briar play, I guess. The update for TCG Live is supposed to be tomorrow, yeah. We'll see how everything looks, see how it all goes. Honestly, maybe at the very least I'll just, even if like the maintenance isn't done till like 3 p.m. my time or something like that, maybe I'll still like stream just for like an hour and just look at the updates. At the very least. Water Pond? At the very least, we could do that tomorrow on the stream, depending on how long it takes for the update to be done. Am I gonna make a video on the no Olive Ogre Pond top 8 run? Yeah, I will eventually, yeah. Sometime this week it'll drop. Well, if I have a Petrel in the deck and an Ultra Ball, which I should also have 2 energy. Yeah. For Petch. I guess I always do that anyways if I'm trying to Pokégear, because it increases my odds of Pokégear hitting a non-Petrel supporter. For some reason in my head I was thinking, like, once I commit that I have to play Petrel, so if this doesn't work then I could lose. I'd rather Lillie for whatever reason, but